Good Friday morning, everybody. Meteorologist Johnny Lively here. I hope everybody had a good Christmas yesterday with their friends and family. We're going to dive into the Friday morning show sponsored by HB Neal Construction. And if we look at the satellite and radar the last 6 hours, not much going on this morning, or really overnight, thanks to our sponsor, Switch Electric. We're seeing some of this high clouds moving in from the west, but we also have that low cloud deck that's coming out of the Gulf. So partly to mostly cloudy skies are going to continue throughout the day today, and those warm temperatures are going to be sticking around not only today, but Saturday and Sunday as well, too. Here are those warm temperatures. It is late December, and we're getting close to 2026, and here we are, mainly already into the middle to upper 60s. Some areas already at 70 degrees, like Conroe, Alvin. You can see already at that 70-degree mark. Beaumont at 70 degrees, but some areas like Jasper, 68, DeQuincy at 67, Lake Charles at 67 degrees. It is warm. It is muggy. Dense fog, not too bad. It has been like the last couple of mornings. Very isolated and patchy, not widespread fog like we've seen the last couple of mornings. Here we are with our outdoor and construction forecast, sponsored by Modern Concrete Material. We have that patchy fog this morning. Any fog that we have should lift by 10 o'clock this morning. We get into the partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout the day today. Temperatures mainly getting into the upper 70s. Some areas could get close to 80 degrees, if not around 80, 81, and 2 degrees. But majority of the region definitely going to be into the upper 70s, like we've been seeing the last couple of days. Here's the upper level flow, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services. We have that high pressure ridge that's been dominating our region, not only really throughout the day today, but the last couple of days. But some big changes coming up as we get into the end of the weekend. Finally, December-like weather is on the way as a strong cold front moves into the Texas Panhandle really on Saturday, but it moves into our region late Sunday, mainly into the early morning hours coming up on Monday. Can get some showers out of this strong cold front, but the big story is going to be the cold weather that continues to filter into our region throughout the day on Monday, and then will stick around for next week. So it's warm now, chilly next week. Here we are with our Futurecast, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services. Lots of clouds really off and on throughout the day today on Friday. And as we get into Saturday, some drizzle is possible in the morning. Probably going to be a foggy morning, more fog Saturday morning versus this morning. Lots of clouds throughout the day on Saturday, and lots of clouds throughout the day on Sunday as well too. But notice on Sunday we start getting a little bit better coverage for some showers, 20 to 30% coverage off and on throughout the day on Sunday. No big factors there. It's mainly in the overnight hours Sunday, getting into early Monday morning. There is that line of showers moving into our region, 50 to 60% coverage of light to moderate showers moving in. Main story is that is a strong cold front. After that pushes through, look at all the clouds that will be pushing offshore. So throughout the day on Monday, cooler, colder, and drier air will continue to filter in. So any rain that we do have will be pretty much out of the area by daybreak, and then all the clouds will continue to push offshore really later in the morning on Monday, especially by the afternoon hours, probably going to get a little bit better sunshine. If we put the cold front in motion, you can see those temperatures dropping fairly quickly. Look how fast Dallas gets into the 40s. Temperatures will drop throughout the day on Monday here in southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana. So you warm fans that like the warm weather, enjoy it now, because you get to enjoy it the next 2 to 3 days. You've had your fun. It gets chilly and cold as we get into next week thanks to that strong cold front. And here we are with those high temperatures, pretty much upper 70s to low 80s every single day the next 3 days, and then temperatures drop back down into the 50s, and then eventually we start getting into the 60s late next week. So December-like weather definitely is upon us finally. Rainfall outlook that we're looking at is mainly kind of that 20 to 30% coverage throughout the day on Sunday, picks up to 50 to 60% coverage as we get into late Sunday night, early Monday morning. Cold front pushes through Monday, and then drier and cooler air throughout the day. So mainly the rain is mainly late Sunday night into early Monday morning. Should not really give us any big disruptions at all. High temperatures today, sponsored by Dana Simmons Real Estate Team. Going to be into the upper 70s. Some areas can get into the low 80s. Houston, 80 degrees is what we're expecting. Beaumont, 78. Lake Charles, 79. Down towards the coast will be into the upper 60s to low 70s. Foggy conditions are expected overnight tonight, getting into Saturday morning. Temperatures mainly going to be into the 60s. Down towards the coast will be into the mid to possibly upper 60s. It is warm and muggy, but some big changes are finally on the way. Here's our 7-day forecasts for Southeast Texas, sponsored by HB Neal Construction. Strong cold front moves in late Sunday into early Monday. We finally wave goodbye to the warm, moist air and the humid conditions and those warm temperatures, finally getting those December-like temperatures as we get into next week. Highs into the 50s, eventually warming up into the 60s at the end of the week. But the big story is those cold temperatures overnight, especially on Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning, into the upper 20s to low 30s. And here we are for Southwest Louisiana. Another couple days, 2 to 3 days of warm weather, strong cold front early Monday morning, and then we have some December-like weather to finish out the year. Here we are with the Happy New Year forecast. Temperatures mainly into the 60s on Thursday, but coldest mornings will be on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Temperatures into the upper 20s to low 30s. Good time to go download the free Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. This will keep you updated of what's going on with the weather. No matter where you are, it will keep you updated. And the thing is, we will have updates throughout the day on Facebook and YouTube as well too, but our app is the best way to get all those push notifications and all the notifications and updates that you need. So please go download it in the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app in the Google Play Store and the App Store. It is free, and it is a really good weather app. So thanks for joining us this Friday. I will see y'all again Saturday morning. Y'all have a wonderful Friday. Remember, 2 to 3 more days of warm weather, and then some chilly weather returns early next week to finish out the 2025 year. Y'all have a good Friday.